Hello everyone and welcome to the season finale of F1 2010 Career Mode Season 1. Look, it's tough. We're going to get straight out on track, but the pressing question is, we still don't have a drive for Season 2. Now by the end of the episode it will all be cleared up, and we may have a drive for Season 2. But before all that, we've got Abu Dhabi, final race of the season. Try and end on a high. Let's see what we can do. We're qualifying now, out on track already. Car felt decent, really good. Pace was there. I was comfortable. It's a fairly easy track to drive on this game. No real, apart from us ploughing at the back of Mark Webber, which is ruining our lap a little bit. But he's the current, well I say current, he's the new world champion. So fair play to him in getting anyone's way if he wants to. But we do have 42.2. Nothing too spectacular. But we are going to need to go again. But we have gone over the old curb and we've been given an invalidated lap. So you know what we do, we're going back to the garage. We'll jump ahead a little bit. See what we can do. The pace is there. I'm not sure if we can get top 5 or top 3, but I think the pace is definitely there. We'll put a fresh set of tyres on and we'll give 2 laps. We'll get straight on it. But we start lap now, just over 3 minutes of the session left. Starting to get a bit dark. The lights are coming on. But we come down now after the straight into the first. The heavy braking zones really. We go over, we're round. That's a disaster. So there's already ruined our first flying lap of the final run. Yeah, first flying lap of the final run has been ruined because I bottled it. But we're prime, we're ready. Last lap, minute 20 to go. We can get a good time. Right, you see what? No, that engineer's not giving me an ounce of. Just tell me to pick it up, mate. Don't tell me when I'm slow yet. But Schumacher's going to be in the way. He's got running outside of him. He's put us out wide. He's got us over. We're going to get done. Yep. Oh, that's it. It's done. Need to have a which Mercedes was it? Was it Schumacher? It was Rosberg. You know, I'm going to roll him.
That's the end of qualifying. You're in 7th place on the
But
grid.
yes, qualifying done. P7. Do you know, I take that. Best of the rest, really, after everyone else. We can work with that. We need good points. Right, let's see if we can capitalise on the slow AI on the first lap. We can jump some positions here. Now the AI are notoriously slow around here, so here's our chance. Vettel's on pole from Webber. He's not really our rival anymore, he's in 6th. We start 7th, Bohemian 18th, is he? He's in 15th! Man's glowing. He is glowing.
It's been a long journey. Let's end the season on a high note.
I will end the season on a high note. You don't want me back, but I don't hold no grudges. But a good start is needed, and you know what, it's a similar start to every other start we get. Button just in front of us, Massa's there on the left. Keep it around the outside, trying to touch. We remain in 7th, but we go around a sweep around the outside. We've got to do Alonso as well, who's made a little bit of mistake. That's us up in a P5. It's a great start in the first couple of corners. But the two McLarens have almost come together, and that's allowed us to go up the outside of Button and the outside of Hamilton. Are we going to stay ahead? A little bit of a warning, but that's fine. It's fine. We can deal with that. No illegal overtakes. Us up in a P3. What an exceptional first lap we have just had. First sector, I should say, we've just had. But Button's coming back at us now. Is he going to be able to swing on up the inside? We're going to brake a little bit later than him. Cover the inside so he doesn't dive up. Covering that inside. 3rd place is ours. It's staying ours. Can we get after them 2 Red Bulls? Mark Webber's slow here. But we're going to hover him around the outside. He's made a little mistake. We're going to go round, curling it around the outside, making Red Bull wish they had me on their team. I just done the new world champion around the outside. He said, not many people do that, you know. I disrespected him. But here, technically that was not a champion yet, is he? That's mad. But anyway, we touch his bottom. Woo, woo. Hands up. Vettel's just in front of it. They're slow on the first lap. I'm expecting them to come a little bit quicker in the 2nd, 3rd onwards. Tends to be what happened. But if we can get him now, we might be able to defend. We've got an excellent run out of the final corner. But he's going to have us on straight line speed. We are in a fast engine mode, I believe. But he's going to brake a bit later than him. Cover it round the outside. Get it done. Even hit the apex. He did brake very early, though. That's us up into the lead of the Grand Prix. How have we not got a drive? Leading the damn Grand Prix. It's a disgrace. Got no oil money neither. Kind of buy no drive. But we're a little bit wide into turn 1, but we've got a bit of a gap. We are pulling away. We're on lap 3 now. What a mega gap. What's the gap now? As we come to sector 2 on lap 3. Over this Mickey Mouse chicane. 5.7. I am flying. I ain't even trying to up myself. But we are flying. I know the AI are notoriously slow around this circuit, because they always were. But yeah, madness. But we clip the 8. Oh, we cut a little bit too much gum. We're going to miss the wall. Just missed the wall. I apologise, headphone users. I'll try and edit that whistle out if I remember. But we're pitting this lap. That's going to just brought the gap down to 3.4. I'm hoping that's not the start of a disaster. Ooh, we are trying to lose this race. We're desperately trying. Tyres are up the creek. But we're gonna box this lap now. We've got a bit of a gap now. Obviously Vettel is what, 3.5, 4 seconds back. Not too sure what the actual gap is. Get the car stopped. Just in time to hit the old limiter so we don't get done for speeding, because that would be an absolute disaster. We lost a win in Monza because of that. Trying to plough the junk front. I can't even speak, man. Trying to plough into the front jack, man, which we didn't. And we're away 4.4. I take that. I think we'll still lead the Grand. Well, not Grand Prix, but we net race leader. One upside to being far out in front when you come to the first round of pit stops is you don't have the issue of being held up in the pits, because it is an absolute ache. But we come out in P4, Hamilton just in front of us. I tell you, that's how quick we were in them early stages. Like, we are round the outside. They are slight. It's because they take inside lines when they shouldn't. Like, they're so tight to a corner. Pause. But yeah, we've got Alonso just in front of us now in his Ferrari. See what I mean? They defend thin air. It's like Fisichella in Japan in 2005. But that's us with a P2. Webber Lee, we're a bit wide. Webber Lee's a Grand Prix, but I think he's just started into the pits as we begin lap 6. Yeah, he is in, so we retake the lead of the Grand Prix. I can't see, Vettel's not close. I think he might have lost some time in these pit stop stages, but he could have come out in traffic, and that would massively hurt, because we didn't really come out in too much traffic. We had obviously Hamilton and Alonso to deal with, but nothing too major. But lap 6 we are 10.5 seconds up the road. It's ours to lose at this point with 5 laps remaining. But all the way round, as I say that, my lord of mercy, we've been round. We didn't really go round at the final corner, but it's a good job we got that cushion. What's 10.5 is probably going to be about 4, 4.5, 5 maybe now. We just need to loosen up a little bit. I think I'm panicking. I'm really panicking. But we come around the final corner to start lap 7. And the gap it'll be a lot less than it was, obviously, because we went round. What are we talking now? Is it 5? So we lost half of our gap. We can just stick it, just relax. Pump into good times. You see, the issue being is not a lot's happening now, because we're just leading from the front. I've toned it down a little bit. Mistakes are few and far between now. Just not flying, not going too slow though, because we've got a gap up to 7.3. It's looking good for us here now, with 2 and a bit laps to go. Lap 10, and it's been a breeze. Since the first round of pit stops finished, we haven't really seen any cars. Obviously we overtook Hamilton and Alonso. Vettel's been far back, not had the pace. We have had the pace on everyone today. Started from P7. But yeah, the pace has been absolutely divine. It's been extravagant pace. But we come round the final corner now. Tyres are starting to go off a little bit, but that shouldn't be too much of a worry now. But we come round the final corner. Start what would be our final lap with Torro Rosso, final lap of season 1. Going to be our final lap in this career mode, we don't know. Well, we do know, but that's for added effect. But yeah, final lap with Torro Rosso. But if we come across the line and win this, we'll have 2 wins this season, which is absolutely baffling. They wouldn't give me number 1 driver though. I was holding out. They pulled it from me, they've signed Al-Jaswari. That's their choice, but it's the wrong choice. Al-Jaswari ain't going to win no Grand Prix next season. But we come through the final couple of corners now, and yeah, no one's been on our level today. I don't like to gloat usually, but it's been absolutely divine. Very little, but we come across the line to win our final Grand Prix with Torro, so 25 points. Great way to finish the season. How's the engineer feeling about all this? Let's ask him.
Awesome, man. Truly awesome. What a win.
Go on, boy. You know. He's coming with me next season. He's coming with me next season. But we win the Grand Prix from Vettel, from Webber, Button, Hamilton, Schumacher finishing in 6th, 7th for Alonso, Bruno Senna in 8th on the HRT. It's guaranteeing them a win above the bottom 3. Great result from Senna.
Good job. Great race. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for a memorable season. Thanks to your efforts, we're going to be in a stronger position next year.
Thanks to my efforts, I ain't even going to see this progress. But we finished 8th. We did jump Petrov, who didn't score any points today. So that's bumped us to 8th. Yeah, I think some results cost us. We probably could have finished probably top 5 if some results had gone our way early on in the season. But I'm happy with 8th. Really pleased with 8th, actually. But yeah, we jumped Petrov, obviously, there. Who've been shining high in that Renault. But no, I'm happy with 8th. I'm happy with 8th. Constructors' Championship, we obviously sealed 6th few races back, really. Renault, they had a huge run in the final half of the season to jump us. But 6th was probably better than what, like, we obviously were racing Force India, BMW and Williams, maybe not Williams, but huge amount of points. I'm pleased with that. Now, I know you had just upgraded me to team leader for that achievement. It's a disgrace.
Another Grand Prix and another victory for you and the team. Again, I offer congratulations. You must be delighted with your weekend's work.
It's been extravagant. It's been divine. It's been a very strong weekend for us. There's no gossip, literally none at all. Where have you been looking?
Is this something you would care to elaborate
You'll be reading Autosport, aren't you? I'll concentrate on my racing. There ain't any more racing left, but nah, conditions weren't challenging. I could see. The lights were on, and I was home. Nah, you see, that's alright. If anything, it's brighter. What a terrible question it is. But yeah, we finished 8th. Happy with that. 109 points. 6th place in the Constructors' Championship. But anyway, thank you for watching. Join us again for next season.